By contrast, this emphasis on the butts of female characters communicates to players that this is what's important. This is what you should be paying attention to. It communicates that the character is a sexual object designed for players to look at and enjoy. And by explicitly encouraging you to ogle and objectify the character,
let's focus on sex. It's true that female body is often reduced to a sexual object, but so is the male body. In fact, male bodies have been objectified just as long as female bodies. Just look at any Greek and Roman art. It's dominated by the ideal male figure. But the objectification we see today is really not a bad thing. Let me put it simply. As soon as anybody participates in any visual media for monetary exchange, they become a commodity and are therefore objectified. It doesn't matter what you're wearing or what you're doing. You're an object consumed by the audience for entertainment or stimulation. And that's not a negative thing. That's just a market exchange.
Pretty face reflected in a mirror, so perfect in every way. With every move, the picture's getting clearer. She's got it all, she's got it made. She's a looker, that's what they say. She's got it all, yeah, she's got it made. She's a looker with a beautiful
third-person games with female protagonists typically display those characters in a way that gives players a full-body view. A classic example of this is the original Tomb Raider games, which are presented from a third-person perspective wherein protagonist Lara Croft's entire body is visible. In these In dozens of third-person games with playable female characters, the character's butt is brought to the forefront, and that's where the player's focus is directed. In Batman Arkham City, for instance, the player's gaze is drawn to Catwoman's behind, which is emphasized by her costume and exaggerated hip sway. Extremely sure that we notice the protagonist's butt just before we take control and start playing.